What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Simba Solo back with another news video for you guys today. And in today's news, Yoshi for the Nintendo Switch gets a leaked release date, Dragon Ball FighterZ showcases Android 21 gameplay, and Monster Hunter World devs explain why Monster Hunter World isn't on the Nintendo Switch. So without further ado, let's get right into the Topic 1. Yoshi Switch release date leaked. The Nintendo Direct that aired earlier this month featured a wide variety of upcoming Nintendo Switch games on display, but one title was noticeably absent: Yoshi, the upcoming 2D platformer from the same team that brought us the critically acclaimed Kirby's Epic Yarn, was nowhere to be seen. Some fans may have been disappointed by this absence, but as it turns out, they may have a chance to play it within the next 6 months. The Australian retail site Sanity currently has Yoshi pegged for a June 30th release date. While this may seem like nothing more than a placeholder date, it is worth pointing out that Amazon Italy had Yoshi's release date marked for June 29th in a since removed listing. It's certainly possible that neither of these dates are correct, but both of them being in late June tells us it seems to be an indicator that Yoshi's release window is the month of June. In the recent mini direct, Nintendo mostly focused on games releasing between now and May, so that could explain why Yoshi wasn't featured in the presentation. So apparently there's a retail site named Sanity that possibly leaked the Yoshi for Nintendo Switch release date for June 30th, and they're saying that this could be like the date because Amazon Italy also had Yoshi paid for a day before June 30th, which was June 29th as a release date for Yoshi. So people were speculating that because Yoshi wasn't shown in the Nintendo Direct that was earlier this month was because that they only showed games that were coming out from now until May, and June comes after May. So they're like, okay, so we're not going to put Yoshi in the Nintendo Direct Mini because it's coming out after, and we're going to like maybe do a mini direct for Yoshi or something like that, or dedicate a direct just to Yoshi, which isn't a bad idea. And like Nintendo, they probably would do something like that, knowing Nintendo, because they did one for I think for Zelda, they did one for Mario, and they did one for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So don't rule out that they're not going to do like a direct dedicated just towards Yoshi sometime after May, so we can get excited for Yoshi. And as of now, June 30th or June 29th is the date for Yoshi. Let me know if you guys are excited about Yoshi for the Nintendo Switch coming sometime later on this year, and if you're picking it up. Topic 2. Dragon Ball FighterZ Android 21 gameplay video. Game Informer has gone up with a 5-minute gameplay video of the recently announced Dragon Ball FighterZ playable character Android 21. Dragon Ball FighterZ is due out for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on January 26th in the Americas and Europe, and February 1st in Japan. Watch the footage below. So you're seeing the trailer right now, or the footage right now, for Android 21, who is actually a Majin, and I haven't seen any of the footage. I just downloaded it so I can make a video today, but I was surprised when I saw her revealed on Twitter as being a Majin. If you don't know what Majins are, if you don't watch the Dragon Ball Z show, then Majins are really, really strong characters. Majin Buu, Kid Buu, Super Buu, Evil Buu, any Buu. Oob, I think he's a Buu too, but he was reincarnated. That doesn't matter though. But yeah, I was kind of surprised when I saw that Android 21 was actually an Android slash Majin, I'm guessing. I'm not too sure what her backstory is. Pretty sure they'll explain that in the story of Dragon Ball FighterZ when it comes out on the 26th of this month. But Majins are pretty cool. I was going to pick a Majin when I played Dragon Ball Universe, but I actually went with a human. Then I went with the Saiyan the second time. So maybe my third playthrough, I'll play as a Majin. But I don't know. It looks pretty cool. From what I'm seeing right now, the gameplay and everything of her looks pretty decent and whatnot. Not too excited about Dragon Ball FighterZ coming out. Wasn't really excited. I just was excited about, like, I was surprised about Android 21 being a Majin, so I wanted to report on this news today and whatnot. So here it is. Are you guys excited for Dragon Ball FighterZ coming out in about 5 days? Down below in the comments, let me know if you guys are gonna be picking it up and whatnot. Final topic: why Monster Hunter World isn't releasing on the Nintendo Switch. Without a doubt, Monster Hunter World is easily one of the most highly anticipated video games of 2018, with fans of the franchise patiently waiting for the forthcoming title's launch for the PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One at the end of next week. Speaking of the action RPG support system, its directors Kaname Fujiyaki and Yuya Tokuda recently explained why the game is only coming to the aforementioned platforms and not the Nintendo Switch. According to an interview with IGN held with both Fujiyaki and Tokuda, one of the primary reasons for Monster Hunter Worlds won't be coming to the Nintendo Switch is due to the game having been already in development for many years prior to the unveiling of the Big N's latest console. What's more is that the directors also explained that hardware capabilities came into the decision of skipping the Nintendo Switch, as the developers feel that the action RPG is best suited for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The developer said, quote, "We don't have any plans for the Switch at the moment. Part of the reason is that the title has been in development for almost 4 years. At the time we had to commit to our hardware choices, we decided on using the most powerful current generation consoles available at the time, which was PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So the decision was made before the Switch was even announced or on sale. It's also because every title we decide what the best fit for hardware is for the concept. We don't just look at everything. It's more like if we want to achieve this kind of game concept, where's the best place to be achieved at? And for this title, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were the best fit for us," unquote. So I want to talk about this a little bit because the Nintendo Switch is kind of missing out on a lot of good games because of the development that it was in for a while. Like, most of these games that are coming out for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and the PC are only going to be on those systems because like the Nintendo Switch wasn't unveiled yet, and like the games that were being developed for those systems were already being developed like years prior to the Nintendo Switch even being announced. So when the Wii U failed, Nintendo had to go back to the drawing board and like, you know, make a new system and everything, and they were just still working on the new system while developers are working on video games for like other platforms and stuff. So they were missing out on getting dev kits for the Nintendo Switch to like, you know, maybe port these games over or whatever. And another thing I want to talk about is how the developers of this game said they don't want to put the game on the Nintendo Switch because of hardware capabilities or whatever. And I guess they're trying to say that the game can't run on the Nintendo Switch, but from what I'm seeing right now, the game doesn't look that hard to, you know, doesn't look that advanced or whatever, in my opinion. And it doesn't look that hard to port to the Nintendo Switch anyway. I mean, yeah, frame rate's a big deal or whatever, and you know, there's another thing like the picture quality, that's a big deal. But I mean, if you can like make it like run in a different software or something and probably port it to the Switch later on down the line, then it could possibly work. But I don't know, I just think that, you know, games being skipped for the Nintendo Switch are kind of like, you know, bogus because it was in development for a while, and then like the games that are coming to the PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One already had games in development because, you know, they were already doing well and whatnot. But I don't know, maybe we'll get like ports of some of the games that are coming to the other consoles pretty soon down the line or whatever. Who knows, fingers crossed or whatever, because this game would be great to play on the go, and I would probably pick it up on the go. I don't know, I'm still might get on the PS4 too, but we'll see about that. Let me know if you guys are excited about Monster Hunter Worlds coming to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC later on this month. I think it's coming out on the 25th or so. I'm not too sure when, but they didn't have a release date in the article. But let me know if you guys are excited for Monster Hunter Worlds coming to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC down below in the comments, and if you're picking it up. Alright, so that's all the news that I have for you guys today. So always make sure you guys like the video, comment down below what articles you guys thought was the best article. Make sure you guys share the video with your friends and your family. Let me know if you're bummed out about Monster Hunter Worlds not coming to the Nintendo Switch down below in the comments. Let me know if you're excited about Android 21 being the playbook character in Dragon Ball FighterZ, if you're going to pick that game up. Let me know if you're excited about the possible leaked release date for Yoshi Nintendo Switch being June 30th down below in the comments, and if you're going to pick that game up also. As always, I'm your boy Simba Solo. I'll have another video for you guys out tomorrow. Peace.